we move on to the menu option, Users. Here we can see all users in the portal, their name, email, what type of user they are, and what applications they have access to. You can click on the table header to sort by name or email. And you can also use the search field to search among the users in the portal. If you're not sure what icon that belongs to which application, you can always hover over the icon to see the title of the application. At the far right, we can see if the user has activated their Tuesade portal account or not. When you've invited a user to the Tuesade portal, an email is sent to the user with a link for activation. That link is valid for 24 hours. So if the user has not had time to create their account, you as an administrator can send a new invitation by clicking on Resend Invite. In that way, the user will get an email reminder to activate the account. If you want to add a new user to the portal, you click on the plus sign at the top, Create User. You can also invite external users, and this can be done if you need help from someone outside your business. Then you click on Invite External User instead, to send an activation link to an external user who will help you in the work with Tuesade apps. It could, for example, be a Tuesade consultant. We add a new user. Here you fill in the user's information and choose whether it should be a normal user or a portal administrator. When you create a new user in the Tuesade portal, an email is sent to the user informing them that they need to go in and activate their account. So the user needs to click on the link in the email and set a password for their account in the Tuesade portal. This only creates the user account in the Tuesade portal. You as an administrator must then later actively assign the new user the application it should have access to. This can be done by editing the user and adding the applications it should have access to. This is one alternative to assign applications to a user. We will later go through more alternatives on how to assign users different applications. You can from here also remove the application from the user by clicking on the application and removing the user from it. But as I mentioned, we will talk more about applications later. By hovering over the user and clicking on the three dots on the right, you can either edit or remove a user. You can, as we've done before, also click directly on the user in the list to edit. To remove a user, click on the trash can, Remove User. When you choose to remove a user who has access to a Tuesade Apps license, you can choose whether you want to remove the license completely or leave it pending as an unused license. In this way, you can give the license to a new user at any time, and you don't have to pay full price to add a brand new license the next time. Be sure to read the terms and conditions before you choose to remove a user. And as I said, to edit a user, you can either click on the dots on the right and select Edit, or you can click directly on the user in the list. Here you can edit the user's information, but also add which applications the user should have access to. And there are, as I previously mentioned, other ways to do this, but this is one of the alternatives. If you add an application, you will get a notice that says a Tuesade license is personal, and after it is assigned to someone, it belongs to that user. To make the license available for another user, you will have to pay a one-time fee. You can also add the user to groups. We haven't currently created any groups in the portal, but if we had different groups created, these would appear in the drop-down menu, and we could from here add the user to the group. In the same way, there are also other ways to add users to groups, and we will go through this in the next topic.